The next batch of characters in Season Pass 2 were announced on Friday, and it's also been announced that Bison will surprisingly be coming out near the end of this month. Obviously, as some of you may know, I'm disappointed if we didn't get Alex, Dudley, Makoto, or any other Third Strike character representation, besides Elena, of course, for the second season, but now I'm almost 90% sure that Season 3 will more than likely be a Third Strike pack because of Elena being the one to close off the season for Season 2. But that's not what we're discussing today. Today, we're talking about the DLC problems that Street Fighter 6 has had in Season 1 and will continue to have for Season 2. And no, this isn't going to be another small little rant about me complaining about how there isn't a character for me right now, because I'm perfectly okay and I'm a Terry main now. The big thing I'll be hammering is the Season Pass once again, only having 4 characters. And then I'm going to touch on Capcom completely fumbling their collaboration content. God, what are they doing? Now, let's go through the process every time a new character is actually released. When a new character comes out, they add animated cutscenes and character quests to World Tour, and along with that, we get our arcade mode content and maybe a fighting pass before that character comes out. Usually, that's about it. I'm sure the rest of the time is spent fine-tuning and animating the characters to look and play great with little to no bugs, which is fine. We wouldn't want another DO time-stopping Blanca bug because, dear God, oh lordy, that was quite a season. And I know the dev team is working hard on new character content and fighting pass content pretty much at the same time, which is probably really time consuming. But with that taken into account, I can understand why we're probably getting 4 characters per season. But man, that shit sucks, dude. Especially for the players that don't really care about the fighting passes or the World Tour content. But that's just something they're gonna have to live with. Personally, as you can tell though, I am quite the World Tour enjoyer. But let's move on to the release schedule we had for Season 1, shall we? Now, if we take a look at the time it took for us to actually get Rashid, then Aki, it was actually pretty good. It wasn't that long. We only had to wait almost 2 months. But when we went from Aki to Ed, you really felt that content gap. I mean, we had to wait almost 5 months for him, and now it looks like we're gonna get to experience that again after Bison releases later this month. I will say though, the recent content release of Akuma coming out during the middle of last month and now getting Bison at the end of this month is insanely good. But now I gotta wonder, when the hell is everyone else coming? Hey boys, Twisted from the future here. I just wanted to put a quick disclaimer. So this image that Capcom posted with Bison releasing summer, Terry in autumn, Elena in spring, and Mai in winter, I just want to make it clear for those of you that got tripped up just like I did for the first time around. I know it says Mai's releasing winter 2025, but that does not mean that she's coming out in December of 2025. It just means that she's coming out or could come out within December, January, or February. That's what that means. I know, it's a little bit messy. They probably should have put a little disclaimer somewhere. Not here, but maybe on an external link. But yeah, just throwing that out there so some of you aren't disappointed or are thinking in your heads that you're going to have to wait till December of 2025, which is not the case. My personal best guess, if we're basing the releases on how they were for Season 1, is that Terry will probably come out in September. I want to say maybe October, but highly likely September. Mai will probably come out in February, and Elena will probably come out in May. I'm hoping we don't get another 5-month gap, but that's probably what's gonna happen. To be fair, during that 5-month gap, it wasn't completely empty. We did get some Fighting Pass content stuff like the Capcom Cup and Ed Fighting Passes, and yeah, we also got the Spy Family collaboration too. But I'm not gonna lie to you, this collaboration was some hot ass. Which gets into my next topic, the collaboration content being completely wasted DLC content opportunities. Now, I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of the Spy Family series, but I did really like the first and second seasons, so Street Fighter having a kick-ass, actual budget-filled animated trailer got me pretty hyped. It got me pretty hyped for them to actually be collaborating with a show that I actually liked. So imagine the disappointment I felt and the much disappointment of thousands of fans once Capcom actually showed us the in-game footage of the Dollar Tree version of the We Have Your at Home fighting Chun-Li. Boy, let me tell you, I thought they would redeem themselves after the Ninja Turtles. Nah, son, I immediately knew that we were getting cucked But I mean, at least they gave us good-looking titles and emotes. But that's the bare minimum. I mean, we already had our first taste of shit with the Ninja Turtles collaboration, and with the costumes, just like the Spy Families, only being available to your player character. The only thing that Spy Family did right was that their costumes didn't cost $100 to get everything. With the Spy Family collab, at least everything was actually free. I'll tell you one thing though, they fucking got my ass because I bought all the costumes because I'm a fucking idiot. I know. Going back to Spy Family though, to then not even give Chun-Li a Yor costume was just a huge fumble. Like, are you serious? The amount of money that the Chun simps and gooners would have thrown at Capcom's wallets would have been crazy. Absolutely monumental. An actual money printing machine. I genuinely don't understand how they could have fumbled this hard. I really don't. Like, why the hell not just make more collaboration content apply to World Tour at that point? Like, they could have done so many cool things with that Ninja Turtles collaboration. Like, why not give us an emote that would let us skateboard around the Battle Hub and World Tour? Another great idea would have been to make the Hado Pizza minigame in World Tour be TMNT themed for the duration of the entire event. Why not add fun little quests themed around the Ninja Turtles around Metro City? There's just so many little things that I can think of with these collaborations that they just didn't do. It makes me think that we shouldn't even get these collaborations if they're not really going to go hard on them. Like, why have them at all? It makes no sense. Like, did you guys even know that we also had a Baki collaboration when the game came out? But no, you wouldn't know it because we only got stickers to show for it. I mean, Capcom, I need you to take some notes. If you want collaborations shown justice, then take a look at the wacky stuff that Final Fantasy XIV did with Fall Guys. Like, when I say they went hard, I mean they went hard. And I would say Fall Guys isn't even that big of an IP. You want to see some cool things that was done with an actual Ninja Turtles collaboration? Look at Smite. Smite actually having the Turtles have two different type of costumes, emotes, voice lines, and they're actually animated. They're not just stiff costumes. Now maybe they just don't have the budget for some of these collaborations, but if that's the case, then like I said before, just don't even give us the collaborations at all. It would be much better to just not have them at all than just have like a shitty little version of them. But I didn't make this video to pull my pants down and lay a fat one on the Street Fighter devs. No, that's not what this video is intended at all. But I just wanted to try and make them aware that some of the stuff they're doing is cool. It is cool, but some of it is also just a shit sandwich laced with some sugar in between each bite. And I'm not really the one to kind of shill for them and say, yes sir, give me some more. No sir, I'm not gonna eat that shit sandwich. But yeah, that's honestly about it. Let me know how you guys feel about Season 2. Do you like the 4 characters per season format? Do you even like who is included in the second season pass? Or what do you think they could do better? Let me know in the comments. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one.